If you've ever stared at Etsy's tag section wondering what on earth you're supposed to put in here, you are definitely not alone. Should every tag be different? Should you repeat words from your title? Are tags even important anymore now that shoppers rarely see them? The good news is that tags haven't become more complicated. In fact, Etsy's given us a much clearer idea of what they're looking for. Alongside your title, your tags are still one of the most important places to help Etsy understand your listing. They're not just about showing up in search anymore, they also help Etsy understand where your listing belongs across the marketplace, from search results to recommendations like you may also like. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I choose tags, where to find great keyword ideas, and how to build up a set of tags that clearly describe your listing without overthinking it. By the end of the video, you'll have a simple process you can use every time you create a listing. Let's dig in. You may be wondering whether tags are even worth worrying about anymore. After all, shoppers rarely see them, and Etsy even makes them optional when you're creating a listing. So do they actually matter? Well, yes they do. Tags are still one of the places that Etsy looks at to understand what your listing is all about. When someone searches on Etsy, Etsy looks at lots of different information to work out which listing might be relevant. Your title is a big part of that, but your tags help provide extra context. And it's not just search. Etsy's also talked about using information from listings to power recommendations across the site, things like you may also like and other personalized suggestions. So rather than thinking of tags as something that's only there for SEO, think of them as another way of helping Etsy understand what your listing is. The clearer that picture is, the better chance Etsy has of showing your listing to the right shopper. So yes, tags are still well worth taking seriously. The good news is that finding good tags is actually much easier than most people think. Let's look at where to find them. One of the biggest mistakes I see Etsy sellers make is trying to think of 13 perfect tags from scratch. Don't do that. Instead, think of tags as collecting evidence about your listing. You've already done the hard part. If you watched my video about writing Etsy titles, hopefully you've already come up with some relevant keywords and checked that shoppers are actually searching for them. Now we're simply going to build on that work. Let's use our example of Morse code necklace. Search for your main keyword in eRank's keyword tool. Then scroll down to the related keywords. This is one of my favorite sections because it gives you lots of new ideas that are connected to your original keyword. Some of them are phrases that real shoppers are searching for, and others are tags commonly used by top-ranking listings for that search. As you go through the list, don't worry about whether each one is a perfect tag. Just ask yourself one simple question: does this accurately describe my listing? If the answer is yes, then save it. You can add it to a keyword list in eRank using the star icon, or save it to a spreadsheet, or just write it down. Your goal at this stage isn't to build your final set of tags, it's just to collect as many relevant keyword ideas as you can. We'll decide which ones to use in a moment. So by now you have a nice long list of keyword ideas. Remember, you've only room for 13 tags, so you probably won't be able to use every keyword you found. This is where you start making your decisions. Your first priority should always be your most relevant keywords. If a shopper searched for that phrase, would they expect to find your listing? If the answer is yes, it's probably a good candidate. After that, think about covering different aspects of your listing. Don't worry about finding that perfect combination. Ask yourself a bunch of questions. What is it? What's special about it? Who's it for? What style is it? What materials is it made from? And is there an occasion someone might buy it for? You don't have to answer every one of these questions. They're just prompts to help you think of different ways shoppers might describe your item. As you're choosing your tags, remember this one simple principle. Every tag should earn its place by telling Etsy something about your listing. Some tags might describe exactly what the item is. Others might describe its style. Others describe the person it's for. Together, they help Etsy Etsy build a clearer picture of your listing. Choose the most relevant tags you have, publish your listing, and let real shopper data tell you what's working. Writing better Etsy tags isn't about finding a secret formula. It's about giving Etsy the clearest picture possible of your listing. Choose relevant keywords, don't overthink it, and let every tag earn its place. Next time, we'll look at the tag mistakes that I see sellers making every single day and how to avoid them. If that sounds useful, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.